You also have uh, involved yourself in movements against the displacement. You have contributed to KOEL KARO movement. You have contributed and guided, given your thoughts to NETARHAT, field firing range movement.
Correct. Correct.
So let me begin with NETARHAT
Right.
field firing.
Right. Very correct, sir.
What it had been, what was your contribution, and what is your opinion on development and displacement, things like that.
Thank you so much for beginning with this KOEL KARO movement. Sorry, this NETARHAT field firing range. It was in the early 90s. I was in Ranchi here, and uh, when people learned that the military was going to have the practice for the artillery bought by the government of India, and it was going to affect people drastically. People got mobilized, and then they wanted to say no to that. Uh, in the very first coming together, okay, in NETARHAT, they were able to, ask the military to return to the barracks because they were so strong in trying to say no. Soon, next year, another ploy was made uh, to come back with a vengeance, so to say. And during that time, I was also in the group with the people, trying to align with them, be with them, and with other activists, whether they were religious or uh, ordinary people. But during the second time of coming together, I was there and spent about 2, 3 nights. We learned later that the army was not coming. So then we wound up and then returned. Now, on this, in 1994, I was sent to Indian Social Institute, New Delhi, at Lodi Road. So my first reaction was to write my experiences and publish it in the quarterly journal called Social Action. So that was what I published, trying to explain why the government of India one chose NETARHAT as a place for field firing practices, abandoning the desert in our country. Okay, and it took for granted that people would move out, but then people said they could not sacrifice their land, their resources, their livelihood, and their living, and so on. And it was very justly done. And the way we were mobilized and the way we were trying to assert our rights were phenomenal. So that article which I wrote for Social Action highlighted my involvement in the uh, NETARHAT field firing range to begin with.